Today, we'll be discussing the first of 25 small steps to health and wealth, tracking your current behavior. You may be thinking, why is this a self-improvement strategy? This doesn't directly improve my goals or my current situation. However, awareness is one of the first and most crucial steps to making a meaningful change in your life. To give an example, some time ago I worked with an individual looking to improve their financial situation. After creating a rough draft spending plan, they couldn't figure out why their spending plan had around $100 available in discretionary spending each month, but they never had any money saved month to month. So I had them track all their expenses, even minor $1 or $2 purchases. What did we find? Despite acknowledging that purchasing non-necessities was an issue when visiting a dollar discount store, they had estimated they spent around $30 to $40 each month at these stores. They had actually spent $122 at the dollar store that month. They had no idea they spent that much money. And that's an important point when talking about financial and health issues. Often it's not the big expensive purchases or the 1,000-calorie meal that creates a problem. It's the $5 spent at a convenience store during your lunch break or the handful of unhealthy snacks every other hour that really creates the issues. $5 every workday equates to $1,200 or more a year. And a handful of chips every other hour at as much as 150 calories per handful can result in 600 extra calories per day or 3,000 calories each work week. The worst part is that these behaviors often go unnoticed. This is why tracking your current behavior is so vital. So what can we do? For finances, it's critical that you track all expenses, big or small. You can use paper forms, calendars, spreadsheets, computer programs, whatever you're most comfortable with. The key is that you do it. For health, be sure to track everything you eat, from the biggest meal of the day to each handful of candy. If you're not sure how many calories you've consumed, especially if you're eating a food without a food label, there are a number of websites you can go to, such as CalorieKing.com, which can give you a decent estimate. For physical activity, particularly if you've decided to start walking more regularly, using a pedometer can be very beneficial. The recommendation is to eventually work up to 10,000 steps each day, which will roughly equal 5 miles, but the key word is eventually. If you're not physically active now, you don't need to start walking 10,000 steps tomorrow. Create a SMART goal and work up to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, and eventually 10,000 steps by some target date. As always, if you'd like any help with applying these small steps to your health or wealth goals, feel free to leave a comment or send me an email, and I'll help however I can. Next week, we'll be discussing the second small step, unloading your childhood baggage. See you all then.